Slice began as a data science project. We believed that we could do two things. One is we could create a significant consumer benefit if we could build a technology that could extract and organize all of that data across every merchant that they buy from. And we can also allow ourselves to get a much better understanding of what's actually happening in commerce. To consumers, what we realize is there's a tremendous amount of information that they're receiving, but it's very difficult for them to act on that data. They can't organize it, it's just not being sent in the appropriate format. So one is all the data that we're actually getting is actually already the consumer's information. They're receiving it. The problem is they can't do anything with it. So Slice categorizes the information so consumers can see. So first is it allows them to organize it. The second thing is it provides services like if you've made a purchase recently, it can tell you whether the price has dropped on something that you've bought so that you can go back to the merchant and request a refund or request money back. It also will tell you if something that you've purchased was ultimately recalled. Let's say, for example, you purchased a baby product and now the product is deemed to be unsafe. Slice can automatically check everything that you purchased and tell you whether or not there's a product that you have that you should be careful using. And then finally, the whole process of online is you buy it and then you have to wait to receive it. And Slice can automate that entire process. So across every merchant that you buy from, Slice is able to see every shipping confirmation for everybody that you have, and it will show it to you graphically in a single form, and then tell you exactly when things are going to arrive, or if you have to ship it back, tell you exactly when it's returned back to the merchant. So, and then the final piece is it gives you a look financially at the economics of how much you're spending across all of these categories. Slice is the first tool that we're aware of that actually gives the consumer a granular view of everything that they've purchased at the detailed item level. Look at the iPhone app that we just released. It's currently featured by Apple in the App Store because it has one of the most innovative UIs, user interfaces that we've seen. So for example, it's called a bubble interface. So it actually, each category of what you purchase shows up on the screen, and the size of the bubble is basically based on the amount that you've spent. So if you want to understand what you spent, for example, in shoes, you can drag the bubble and drop it into different categories and it will explode that information for you. So you can actually see the details. So for the first time, consumers can interact with this information and actually see at the item level how much are they spending and where is it going, and are they trending by spending more, are they trending by spending less? It's a way that credit cards and bank statements have never been able to do. This is empowering the consumer to really understand what they're doing in a very kind of cool and graphical way.